So I started this whole video off with me making a drink in a real quick time. If you want to see the recipe is at the bottom. And if not, you could really see the whole thing on how I make this drink at the end of this video. So anyway, alongside of me making films and me editing and doing sessions and things of this sort, I bartend on the side. And that's new for me because I was suggested to do this while I was in New York and I never did it. And an opportunity came up and now I'm doing it. And it's fun. I get to make drinks. I get to meet new people. I get to learn new things. But I was challenged with an outcome. And within that challenge, I had to make a drink and I was short of one of the ingredients in order to make the drink. I was schooled in how to make the drink by the person who requested the drink. And turns out, obviously, they were a bartender at some point in time. And she gave me a really good, interesting tidbit. And she said, she being this person, Sugar, an artist out of here in Georgia. And she schooled me in the difference between understanding a person who knows how to make drinks versus really what a bartender is. And most people tend to believe that that's what a bartender is, a person who knows how to make drinks. However, I think I was able to understand the difference between a person who knows how to make drinks and what a bartender is. Not every bartender knows how to make old fashioned. It's a seasoned bartender's recipe, and only seasoned bartenders who know how to make it the same exact way every time. I'm working my way to a cinematographer in the true understanding of the word cinematography. I went to school for it, not to say that I needed to, and those who don't go to school for it, it's no shame on you, and those who do go to school for it, by all means, continue. I wanted to learn how to understand the shaping of lights. And that's one of the things that I did with this video was not only did I make the drink by recipe, step by step, I also really worked hard at shaping the light in the room because I wanted to make it look like it was a daytime shot, even though it was shot at night. And that makes the difference between a videographer and a cinematographer. A cinematographer uses lights. He has to shape the light in order to get the scene the way that he wants, right? And this will coincide with whatever the director wants, of course, or if he or she is the director and cinematographer at the same time. However it works, one needs to understand lighting. Another thing that she did was she had me try the drink that I made. Now, if you're a bartender at a bar, depending on the bar that you work, you're not really supposed to drink while you're at your job. I could not try the mixed drink that I made for her, so I had to try it with a straw. And just simply taste it, nothing really crazy. She offered it to me, I took it, and it tasted pretty good. But what did I taste was the question. And I really couldn't answer per se what the question was. There was a little hint of lemon because there was a little bit of lime soda in there. So a hint of that was there. But outside of that, I really couldn't say what I was tasting. And that was her key point, right? It's supposed to be so well balanced that even though you know you're drinking an alcoholic drink, some people don't want to necessarily taste the alcohol, while others do. So you kind of bend and break to the person or to the customers or whoever you're making this drink for. You bend and break to suit this person at hand. And this is the same case that I'm applying for myself. I would suit how I film, how I adhere to a director's idea, and then know how to shape that light according to what the director's idea is, or if it's my idea, or whoever's idea is. I would know how to take the light and shape it to the way that I want. And a lot of times, just like not having the full ingredients to make the green tea shooter that she wanted, when there's something missing, you have to learn how to substitute. And that was another part of the bartending definition that was given to me, which is different from a person who knows how to make drinks. Because some people may stick to a thing so linear that once something is gone, you don't know what to do. So when there's very minimal things around you, you have to know what to work with, or know how to use the tools that you're working with. this is the case here. That particular scene that I did in the kitchen was really done with only 2 lights bouncing off the wall, and how I placed them in and out of the kitchen is totally based on how I set it up, with 2 other lights, one on the floor by the patio, just lighting it up, while an actual living room lamp kind of hidden off camera or hidden off shot, just to illuminate light coming from the patio to make it appear as if it's still sunny outside. Because by the time I was setting up, it was a rainy day, and there was no way I could make a sunny day inside look like a sunny day outside with the clouds outside. So how do I actually achieve this? This is what I was thinking. And so I thunked how to come across this, how to fix this issue. I don't have 4 and 5 and 6 lights. I did at my Access, but I don't have a set of, studio lights, whatever the case is, that could pull this off. So how do I achieve this concept for just this kitchen scene? It's just a one scene. It's nothing crazy. And how do I pull this off? Well, let's play with the things that you do have. I have a light bar. I have 2 Lume cubes. Well, they're really being used right now. Sorry, I can't show you them. The light bar is being used right over here. For me, shaping this kitchen was very important, or shaping the kitchen and getting the light the way that I wanted. I don't know if I really got it exactly the way that I wanted, but hey, for me, this was a definite improvement because, one, in order to understand light, you have to put practice into it. And that's something I didn't really do in school too much. I got more of my experience of shaping light through the experience of being on set and watching other gaffers actually really do it. And this journey of filmmaking is not always you just think you know what you need to know and then you just got a camera and you shoot and then you're good to go. There's a lot of aspects that go into it, and that makes a difference between videography, cinematography, mixing a drink, bartender. So I want to be a bartender. I mean, hell, if you were a doctor and you went to school, you would want to be called Dr. So-and-so. And I'm a bartender. I got my license. I'm going to now further my bartending in the same fashion as I would filmmaking. Take the tools, apply the rules, break the rules, know how to get the point across at the end of the day, right? Titles are important only when you understand what title that you're taking, and just don't wear it just to wear. Wear it to really be like, hey, again, a doctor is a doctor because they went to school for it, they studied medicine, and if you call them Mr. So-and-so or Mrs. So-and-so without the doctor, a fight might actually happen, rightfully so. I went to school for cinematography, and that's what I'm going to work my way to be, a cinematographer. Oh, so Sugar, thank you for that. You really were an inspiration, even though I met you once, and she bought a lot of drinks and she tipped me very well. I liked her.